Let me do a test real quick. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Can everybody hear me okay? Hey, Pete. Hey, Frank. Hey, Glenn. I'm pretty excited to talk about this. This particular strategy is probably one of the best strategies that I've come up with in my career. And so listen up as we go through these slides and talk about it. And I'll answer some questions at the very end. So glad everybody's here, and it's going to be a good second half. So it starts really today. If you look at July 22nd here at 2:30, this is the first step to get some of the top trades we're going to make, and it's 100% free to you. Now, hope everybody's doing well, but you got to remember, the profits and performance shown are not typical, and we make no future earnings claim. Of course, you may lose money. From June 8th, 2021 to July 8th of 2025, got about approximately 67.7% win rate on this thing, but average weekly return, counting winners and losers, is 2.17. The average winner on options is 15.9%. The average holding period is 4 days. We cannot guarantee any specific future results, as there's always a high degree of risk involved in trading. See our terms on DTI homepage for more information. Now, in trading, there will be losers. No black box miracle system that prints out winning trades automatically. The whole purpose of our research and work with traders is help give folks an edge in the markets. If you can't handle a losing trade, then you really shouldn't be trading with real money. Again, losses in trading have occurred and will occur in the future. And folks that don't know, I'm Tom Busby. I'm going to reveal the real reason markets are signaling the strongest second half of the year in living memory. In my memory, it's a message you won't hear from talking heads on TV as they drone in about interest rates, trade wars, or geopolitics. So stick around, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to go head to head with Wall Street, exposing one of their best kept secrets. A secret they kept hidden in the dark for decades. One that's already shown the power to pay out anywhere from 34, 52, or even 120% on your risk. Now, by entering the trade only on Tuesday morning and closing out just days later, you see it carried out week in and week out. Take a look at what just happened with Match Group. Heading in July, Match was on a wild ride. The company was testing new features to deal with user burnout. The stock got hit with a downgrade from Wolfe Research. In just 3 weeks, it dropped over 9.7%. Now, you'd avoid a stock like that with like the plague. But anyone who knew about the Tuesday turnaround on July 11th could have placed a quick trade that morning and walked away with, maybe enjoyed a dinner with friends that evening, and sure enough, 24 hours later, 38%. $1,000 could have turned into $1,377 in 24 hours. You see, this Tuesday turnaround is about to expose is all thanks to a little known occurrence where a tidal wave of Wall Street cash is pouring into select stocks in a certain hour of the day. And it's created these precise moves for double-digit, even triple-digit gains time and time again. For example, look what happened. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Stock was on a tear. And if you're using the same old technical indicators, probably would have stayed far away from this overbought stock. I know you've heard that term. Shares were pushing against the upper Bollinger Band. People use that. RSI was tapping in its bullish threshold. and the stock was a whopping 36% above its 200-day moving average. All the technical signs pointed to an imminent pullback, but on Tuesday, May the 23rd, within seconds of the opening bell ringing, money was pouring into this stock from every direction, which meant just one thing. This Tuesday turnaround was just beginning for AMD. Could have placed a basic trade to enter AMD on Tuesday and taken the rest of the week off from trading, spend quality time with your family, hit the pickleball courts for a few games, because in 24 hours, it happens fast. AMD soared, where $1,000 turned into $2,090 in 24 hours. Now, before you call BS on that opportunity, I need to assure you, every example you see is based on real signals that were made in real time. In fact, our team has been live testing this method out for over a year now. Totally real, fully audited results. And while we all know that not every trade will work out, and there will be big winners, small winners, and even losers along the way, Tuesday power plays aren't some get-rich scheme. It's designed to particularly alert you to opportunities on Tuesday morning. So you can cash out in as little as 48 hours, just like we had a chance back with Apple last December. Shares were ripping higher for the month's end close. RSI was topped out. Stock jumped through the Bollinger Bands. Just like with AMD, the technical signs pointed to a pullback, but none of that mattered. Because on Tuesday, December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, within seconds of the opening bell ringing, money was poured into Apple from every direction. Which meant just one thing. This Tuesday turnaround was just beginning for the stock. You could have placed a basic trade to enter Apple on Tuesday, taking the rest of the week off from trading, because in 24 hours, Apple, 80%. That's 1,000 in, 1,806 out. Get the math. An extra $808 probably go a long way right now, especially when you remember that most folks don't have much left in their savings these days. Americans have almost depleted excess savings, according to a Fed study. And at the same time, the cost of living just keeps going up. Inflation are spending about $709 more per month than 2 years ago. But whatever your financial situation may be, what I'll share with you today could be exactly what you need to get the upper hand on Wall Street. Because as you see, the way Wall Street invests all boils down to one specific hour of the day on Tuesday morning. And that's why Tuesday is the only day that matters during this. The rest of the week, those aren't trading days. Those are life days. It's on those days where you get the freedom to spend your life how you really want to. Maybe taking a trip to the beach, knowing each Tuesday rolls around, it's another chance to target the next double-digit gain. Like Tuesday, April 22nd on the TQQ, we love that one, up 53%. AMD again, 109%, MAR, 119%. That same 1,000, those three trades would have yielded $2,810 of pure profit. It's all thanks to my breakthrough discovery of these highly predictable Tuesday turnarounds. Consistently tapping into double and even triple digit opportunities like we saw. Now, before I get too ahead of myself, like I mentioned earlier, my name is Tom Busby, an active trader since the 1970s, a member of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I was a vice president of Smith Barney, which became Morgan Stanley in my early professional career. One of the largest retail option traders in the world back in the 80s, was only one of 50 people selected to have the Globex terminal outside of Chicago in the 90s. I warned investors to get out of the market a week before the 2008 crash. Remember it like it was yesterday. Predicted the bottom in 2000. That was March 9th of 2009. I have 3 published trading books. I'm a former Air Force officer. I work with over 100,000 traders. They called me the Corvette trader because I bought one brand new one off one of those trades back in the day. Founder and lead trader at DTI. And before we get going, I have to remind you, there's never anything guaranteed in the market. Winners and losers are part of the game. And if you can't afford a loss, then you shouldn't be playing. That said, what I'm about to share with you today could radically change how folks look at the markets and also how you use your free time. You see, most people spend countless hours going through charts, researching till their eyes bleed. I've done that. Worried about what the Fed might do next, or the banks, or inflation. We've all been able to skip all the madness and tap into what I believe is one of the most repetitive occurrences in the stock market. I call it a Tuesday power play. Remember that name. Now, I'll explain what a Tuesday power play is in just a moment. But all you need to know right now is every single week during one particular hour of trading on Tuesday morning, Wall Street loads up on a handful of stocks. And with all that money poured into certain stocks every Tuesday morning, it becomes a market moving force that can push stocks higher in a matter of days. Like what happened with the NASDAQ. April was a bloodbath for the markets. On Monday, April 21st, the index continued down 7% in 1 week. The markets were in a tizzy over the tariffs. And it seemed like the sky was falling. All this, our global trade war would hurt the stock market, but what you need to know and how to handle it. Most traders didn't know what to do. Hey, not me. My custom-built proprietary trading system picked up a Tuesday power play on the TQQ, play in the market long, meaning there was a high probability TQQ could go higher from Tuesday on. Boy, it has it. Anyone who got that signal would place a routine trade on TQQ that Tuesday morning. There it is. There's the dates. In on Tuesday. And out the next day with a 53% cash out, 38.25 in less than 24 hours. Now, had you read the headlines or looked at the charts, that little known price range equation, you could have entered in on Tuesday and pocketed a fast double-digit win. That wasn't the only opportunity, because our system picked up another Tuesday power that same day. This one was on BITO, B-I-T-O. At the time, BITO was all over the place. It was a choppy mess. Up, down, down, up, down. Trading this without a Tuesday power play would have been like finding a needle in a haystack. But when our system flashed a Tuesday power play, there was no guesswork involved. You could have placed a trade that same Tuesday morning to get into BITO like we did, and on Tuesday, cashed out on Wednesday for the second time, 32% on those options. 2,500 turns into 3,300. And had you taken both of those trades, which happened on the same day, you would have secured a $2,000 payday with 2,500 each, or 4,100 payday from 5,000. That should get your attention. Without any of the stress, anxiety, or time-consuming analysis most retail traders put up with every day. 4,100 help take the weight off the mortgage or those never-ending bills off your shoulders, and still leave you with a healthy chunk of spending money you could use. Take a vacation, go to dinner, or make home improvements. Then the Tuesday power plays could be perfect for you. Look, if you ever felt like the market odds were tilted against you, we all have, or like your account value is always taking one step forward and two steps back, I just want to say it's probably not that you're bad at trading. You're probably just looking at the wrong stocks at the wrong time. Most people trade any day of the week and at any time. That could be a huge mistake. You see, there's 1 hour of the week when Wall Street shows their hand, and it only happens on Tuesday. Let me show you what I mean. Take a look at a report from the S&P 500. Look at it close. Ever since I've been trading, Monday has historically been a down day in the market. That's because Monday is what I call Wall Street's rebalance. Institutional investors come back after the weekend to sell the stocks they don't love and free up money to buy in the stocks they love on Tuesday. Look how green Tuesdays have been. And if you're finding the stocks they're buying up on Tuesday morning, get a chance to turn Wall Street's biggest buys into double-digit or triple-digit gains in under a week. Just take a look at what happened with NVIDIA. Back in October, S&P was trading sideways ahead of the elections. Monday, October the 7th, S&P continued its downward tumble. NVIDIA stock was grinding sideways that same day. And this price action was just noise. On Tuesday morning, my custom-built proprietary trading system cut through the noise and picked up a Tuesday power play on NVIDIA. I'll explain what a Tuesday power play here is in a minute, but all you need to know is that it was a high probability NVIDIA would go higher from Tuesday through Friday. And you could go ahead and make your RSVPs for the 3-day weekend, knowing you don't have to worry about anything else. Place a simple trade on Tuesday morning on NVIDIA, and later that week I came back to cash out of NVIDIA right there on October 8th. 1,000 turned into 1,250 by Friday. Now, if you paid attention to the noise of Monday's price action, you probably missed that trade completely. But thanks to that little known price range equation, I was able to get in on Tuesday and out later that week with an easy double-digit win. But I wasn't popping champagne bottles just yet, because my platform picked up another Tuesday power play that very next week. Next power play was on Berkshire Hathaway. At the time, Berkshire was trading sideways like the rest of the market was. Good luck spotting the true trend just from the price chart, right? With all the noise, most people would have waited to get in on Berkshire, but frankly, we don't care what most people do. I placed a simple trade on Tuesday morning, jump in on Berkshire, and I didn't even have to wait till Friday to cash out. BRK/B cashed out $1,160 in one day. Now, had you taken both those trades, you could have rolled $1,000 into $1,410 payday within just that week. You wouldn't need to spend even a minute worrying about the news headlines breaking over the weekend. Here's what you need to know and remember. Most people think that Wall Street begins their trading day at 9:30 Eastern opening bell. That's not the case. Institutions start much earlier with the Asia Open, then the Europe Open. By the time the markets open in the United States, they already have it figured out. The markets never sleep. Right there in that picture tells you a world of information. Pay attention. Have you ever turned on CNBC and see stocks moving up or down ahead of the opening bell? Because Wall Street already knows what they're buying before the market's open. Meaning most retail traders don't have a clue what to buy or when to buy it, even after markets start moving. Sure, you can get an idea of where the markets will open by watching the pre-market, but it's nearly impossible for ordinary folks to figure out ahead of time which stocks are set to make a big move, unless you have a way to spot these Tuesday power plays. Because at the opening bell on Tuesday morning, we can catch Wall Street dead in their tracks. Look at ConocoPhillips, COP, back in January. Conoco closed at 73.77, opened at 74.56, wasted no time putting cash to work in ConocoPhillips. Keep in mind, while ConocoPhillips opened up 1.1%, S&P only opened 0.2%. Thanks to that unique range pricing equation we use, we knew that Tuesday power plays was taking place right before our eyes. And Wall Street was buying up the stock like crazy. And if you had the inside scoop on ConocoPhillips, you could have rode the move to a 34% gain within 24 hours. There's COP, where 5,000 turned into 67.02 in 24 hours. And this occurrence happens every single Tuesday. Check out the opportunity the very next week with Schwab, SCHW. Closed at 91.65, jumped 0.7% overnight. Not a sizable start for Tuesday, but a significant when you consider the broader market was dead flat, divergence. Tuesday power play was just getting started when we got the signal. And had you followed Wall Street's lead, placed ordinary trade to enter on Tuesday morning, you could have walked away with a 28% gain by Friday. There it is, 5,000 turns into $6,400 by Friday. Now, we have to be straight with you. With thousands and thousands of stocks in the market, there are hundreds opening higher each Tuesday. So how can we be sure that we're jumping in on Tuesday power play and not a fake move? The truth is, you need to be a math prodigy to spot these Tuesday power plays in real time. Only a handful of traders have a clue Tuesday power plays even exist. Even fewer know how to find them. In reality, only a few stocks meet my strict entry criteria each and every week. But to make sure regular folks could get in our predictable Tuesday power plays, I needed a consistent and totally legal way to see what Wall Street was buying up. So our team of coders developed a proprietary system that scans over 40,000 price points every second. Imagine doing that by hand. And creates a Tuesday buy zone that makes it obvious when Wall Street is pouring cash into a stock. What it looks like, the power zone. Here's how it works. The stock enters the power zone Tuesday morning, place a quick trade, maybe over your coffee, come back, cash out a power play by Friday. Simple, that's it. Then power down your computer, spend time with your friends, maybe practice your golf, whatever you like to do. And the power zone picks up these weekly explosions like clockwork. Let me show you what it did on Marvel. On Tuesday, July the 19th, it crossed into the power zone right at the market open. There it is, Tuesday morning. All you had to do is place a basic trade while enjoying your coffee, cash out on Wednesday, 120%, 5,000 turns into $10,975 in less than 24 hours. And go enjoy the rest of your week off. Probably ask yourself, Tom, is that it? How does it really work? Well, the factors include mathematical tracing of the day open, the midpoint range, the standard deviation of 3-day movement, percentage gain on the month open, moving price averages on 5 days, and a proprietary true range code. My system takes all these and combines them to formulate the power zone. Obviously, there's a lot to handle, but with our proprietary system running day and night, we can pick up these power plays time and time again. And once a stock enters the power zone at the Tuesday open, you can enter on Tuesday morning for the weekly power plays. Take a look at what happened 1 week after the Mara trade. Here we go. Tuesday, July the 26th, S&P opened really soft. But that didn't matter one bit to me because right on time at the Tuesday open, Encore Capital Group stock was entering the power zone. There it is. There's a clear signal to enter the Tuesday power zone on Encore Capital Group. Anyone who did that would have come back later that day to lock in a nice double-digit gain. ECPG, 22%, where 5,000 turned into 6,100 in 24 hours. When the stock breaks into the power zone on Tuesday, we can enter with confidence knowing that Wall Street is piling in for a short but sweet ride. And once we refined our system, we did that and tested it with live real money trading, I was shocked. For the first time ever, traders like you and I could potentially get ahead of these Tuesday power plays time and time again. Consistency. Forget spending grueling hours watching charts all week long because there's only 1 hour a week to pay attention to. Just jump in on Tuesday every single week. It sets up. Look at what happened to Valero Energy a week after 22% surge of Encore Capital Group. Tuesday, August the 2nd, again, the S&P started selling off. Most traders were probably wiping their tears from their losses. But again, we only focused on Tuesday power play because right at that time at the 9:30 open, Valero Energy was off to the races. There it is. The setup, all that was left to do, place the trade on Tuesday morning, come back and cash out later that day. Valero, 18%. Wow. Go on and enjoy the rest of your week off. But we're not done yet because on that very same Tuesday, had you been following my system, you would have alerted to another stock entering the power zone Tuesday morning, entered the Tuesday powers play. Well, here it happened when you close position on Wednesday, 30% on Etsy. This is how it works. Now, those 4 trades all over a 3-week span paid 18, 22, 30 and 120% on mark. Could have turned it into $58.99. 2,500 in each of these would have turned into $14,747. That's enough for most people to cover their car note and monthly mortgage if they have one and still have some left over. Done that in 3 weeks. And thanks to these consistent Tuesday power plays, just place that trade on Tuesday, step away from your computer, knowing you can ride along Wall Street's biggest moves for the week. Don't spend another minute analyzing charts of fundamentals. To be honest, if you're just now hearing about this, you missed out on some incredible trades. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't be too concerned with what happened in the past if I was you, because according to our researchers, this daily occurrence is only growing stronger. Since 2013, Tuesday has counted for the greater returns than any other trading day, pushing stocks up in a reliable weekly pattern. That's why I believe this is the best budget target of what I expect to be the strongest second half of the year that we've seen in recent history. I've been talking about it. Well, that time is here. Get involved. And that's why you simply can't afford to miss out on the next Tuesday power play, starting today. Today, I want to invite you to go after your dreams, be part of something most traders would never experience, chance to jump in on Tuesday power plays as it sets up every single week. And go and enjoy the rest of the week off. Introducing Tuesday power plays. This will be unlike any trading service you ever seen before. It will teach you, you'll love it because it truly has potential to let you place a trade 1 hour a week on Tuesday morning, potentially capture double, even triple digit gains by piggybacking on a predictable flood of Wall Street cash. Tuesday power plays, every Tuesday morning. I will send you 2 power plays so you can hop in right away and get the entry, risk, management, stock option criteria, no guessing about it, where the trigger prices are. The 2 brand new trades every week, and they always come right on time Tuesday morning. 2 trades every Tuesday morning. There's 2 right there, 18%, 30%. Let me show you what students from my various programs have already been saying about my performance. Look what Keith said. Place an NU long call based on the TPP, that's Tuesday power play recommendation. He placed it, it just hit. Nice. What a word to tie with the trade. Nice. Tom, the cash register is ringing. That's what Bruce said. Love that sound. So far, I've only had winning trades, according to Denise, but more important to her is how much she learns each and every week. Richard said he's already took 25% profit today. Been great. Sylvan made 30% today, $1,930 profit in less than 4 days by Dickens. And you today get a chance to have your name up on that board with exclusive Tuesday power plays. Well, we do all the heavy lifting for you so you can really enjoy your days off. Never miss a beat. The power play portfolio, each of the Tuesday power plays will be tracked in our real-time online portfolio. You don't have to guess where everything is. You're able to see it. My proprietary Power Zone system costs about $30,000 every year just to maintain. Without it, you'd miss out on taking the rest of the week off. But that's not all you'll be getting as a new member today. Tuesday Power Plays kickoff class. We're inviting you to join us live for a personal training class. In the kickoff class, you will have your questions answered, plus additional insights to Tuesday Power Plays. Of course, that's not the only training you'll be getting with this service. The Tuesday Power Play Masterclass, Introduction to the Stock Market and Options, perfect for anyone getting started. Allow those of you who have been trading for years to deepen your knowledge of the markets and to make sure we help you through both whether it goes up or down. I will be hosting members only flash meetings for Tuesday Power Plays. You'll be invited to join. Also, when the markets see a spike in volatility, help you guide through the market. Speaking of which, surprising today, there's new members with a special bonus. Service like this could be tens of thousands of dollars. And from the results we actually recorded, I say it's totally worth it. Now, my publisher and I have agreed that a fair retail price for Tuesday Power Plays is $9,997. But before I offer a special deal for today's new member, that's why I'm here live at this time, at this day. I want to double the value. Special announcement. I'm doubling the amount of Tuesday power plays we'll be sending you every week. That's right, instead of getting just 2 power plays every week, you'll get 4 of the best each Tuesday. That's twice as many profit opportunities every week. You'll get all this inside the brand new Tuesday Power Plays membership when you join today. And if you join in the next 30 minutes, look at your watch. You won't pay anything near $99.97. My publishers agreed to let me give my highest conviction students access for just $19.97, but I said that wasn't good enough. I arranged to get folks that joined the special presentation today an incredible deal. So if you join in the next 30 minutes, you're going to get an additional 50% off. You're getting a deal of a lifetime. So the new trades are posted. Access them now. Go to dtitrader.com/power or call 904-706-3532 in the next 30 minutes. Hey, what will the trades be? Well, join, you'll see. Call 904-706-3532. Remember, join in the next 30 minutes for 50% off retail. And I want to reward those who take action first. For a very limited group of traders, you get a chance to upgrade to 2 years of access, meaning after you join today, you get access to 144 weeks of Tuesday Power Play. That's an exclusive service. These signals are not available to anyone else. But once these spots are taken, that deal will be completely off the table, because be one of the first to grab this Fax Action bonus. Join in the next 30 minutes and take 2 years off. Clock is ticking. All back with the Power Play guarantee. I'm so confident this brand new program letting you set the standard of satisfaction. If after the first 14 days you feel I'm not delivering what I said, then we'll call our team. We'll give you 100% of your money back, no questions asked. Go to dtitrader.com/power. The new trades are posted. Access them now. Keep your eye on the clock. Yes, these trades are IRA friendly. You can use any regular brokerage to do it. Tuesday Power Plays, new. And here's the beautiful part about Tuesday Power Plays. We're getting these trades from a real-time indicator and not missing out on big moves because the typical technical indicators tell us to stay out. Take a look at Goosehead Insurance stocks. All the technicals, RSI overcooked, Bollinger Band getting tested, volatility, all that. But with Tuesday Power Plays, none of that matters. We don't look at the lagging indicators, tell us already what happened. We get to see in real time what's happening. In case of Goosehead Insurance, got in on Tuesday, out on Friday, 108%, I'd say, $10,380, put 5,000 up. Join in the next 30 minutes for that 50% off retail. But right now, you got 2 choices to make. Choice number 1, forget everything you've heard today and go back to your life the way it was and put your head in the sand. Or choice number 2, listen, take action, be the first step to transforming your life. Look at these whoppers. Whoa. And then getting time to finally enjoy life. But no one can make that decision for you. If you want to become a trader, you're capable of becoming. The door is open right now. Clock is ticking. Once you join today, mark the date down on the calendar. We want you to remember this day. You took action and changed your life for decades to come. Join in the next 30 minutes for 50% off retail. Don't forget, special announcement. I've doubled the amount of Tuesday Power Plays I'll be sending every week. That's right, instead of getting 2, you're getting 4 of the best Tuesday Power Plays. That's twice as many profit opportunities each and every week. Twice the value, new Tuesday Power Play. Get the stock criteria, the option criteria, profit target, everything you need. You expect these trade signals in your email, right to your cell phone every week. Just like the top entry that was sent out today. And a special thank you for joining me. I'm giving you my top Tuesday Power Plays entry for free. The Tuesday Power Plays will teach you more about trading than anything else I can do. I tell everybody that trades options they ought to be in Tuesday Power Plays, and there's a reason why. It teaches you the discipline and everything that you need to be successful when it comes to trading. Take it now. How much do you need to get an account in the trades? I say about $2,000 to put aside for this. The average cost of the call option is only about $374 or bust. You get the exact truth so you can trade the way that best fits you. New trades are posted. Access them now. Go to dtitrader.com/power or call 904-706-3532. John said, thanks for that tip on Mar, up 3,100 on a 10 lot. Look what Evan said, gross 2,100, longtime student. Just paid for his lifetime subscription over 5 times. Wow. Look what Laura did, $12,410. That got my attention. Riot. From Kevin, I'm up 1,000 on a down day. Get Tuesday Power Plays Roadmap T-Buzz, 4 alerts on TPP a day. Thanks again. He listens, he takes the trade. It's new. Get involved. Join in the next 30 minutes right now. The IRA friendly. Use any regular brokerage. Apple's up 80%. Put 5,000 in, 9,000 out. I like that. AMD, put 5,000 in, 10,454 out. Bar, 5,000 in, 10,975 in less than 24 hours. Join in the next 30 minutes for that 50% off. Now, I'm logging off soon. Let me answer some questions. Go to dtitrader.com/power. 5 bonus trades are included with this. Get on board now. We're logging off soon, so let's answer some questions. Go to dtitrader.com/power or call 904-706-3532 if you got any question, any hesitation. All right, any other questions anybody have? The clock is ticking, and I'm going to do a special power session for people that join today as early as tomorrow. Make sure everybody's got a fair shot. That's what I'm going to do. This offer will not last, as Adam just said. Don't worry about it, Doc. I'll do something special tomorrow. We're in that zone. Yeah, put your email and phone number in there, Debbie, and I'll tell you how that works. Yes, MTI is a special tool outside of the Power Play. This is actual stocks delivered right to you. Yes, MTI does cost extra. Wow, this is a powerful presentation. I love the fact you got 30 minutes to make your mind up. If real traders could see it, do it. Somebody had that right. Just do it. That was Nike. Stock doing okay too. Folks, if you trade at all, this program will teach you more than any program out there about how to trade. The discipline you need, when to get in, when to get out, how to take losses, everything's included. I got it, Debbie. I'm going to give you a call. Well, I should, Doc. I've been doing this for 4 years, and this program here really taught me more about, I've been trading for 40 years. This program, I would say, out of everything I do, taught me more of the details of what someone needs to do when they trade options, where to get in, when to get in, and how to get out. And the beautiful thing about it, you plan it out, you got it. It's there on Tuesday morning. It's just pretty sweet. Yeah, you got alerts, you got all that stuff. You got everything. This has got everything you would think you would need. You know, when we first did it years ago, we left one particular piece out, which we added, and that just changed the whole dynamics. We have a room, a Telegram room, Jeanette. We have a room. It's called Power Plays. Well, a lot of people are coming. I appreciate it. Thank you. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. And remember, I will do a special power play on Wednesday tomorrow just because y'all joined today. How you like that? Thank you so much. You get alerted, Frank, through the Telegram channel. Just go to your member section and get it. Tuesday power plays. What we do, we give you a lot of choices, Tom, depending on the style you want to use. We give you a lot of choices. There's a lot of different strategies you take with the tickers we give you. So it's your choice. Or you can do all three. Stock, you can do the stock even. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, Adam. Thank you very much. I enjoyed the presentation. Hope everybody enjoyed this presentation. You can tell I got fired up about it because I know how important this particular program is to your overall success. The elements of a trade really played out in the Tuesday power plays. So, as I always say, I'll see you on the flip side.